Hello and welcome back to the course. In this video, I'm going to take a look at trusting your system. It's a psychological issue that a lot of traders have. One of the hardest issues that traders face, especially in the beginning or after a series of losses, is to trust themselves. And beyond that, they find it even more difficult to trade their systems and trust them in the process. This is normally, in my experience, due to a lack of testing, which is one of the most important things that a professional trader will do. It really doesn't matter if you're trading with a algorithmic trading system, a robot, if you will, or if you're trading based upon written rules. If you don't trust the system, you're bound to change the way you implement it, and therefore you get very much different results than you would expect. One of the easiest ways, of course, is to combat this is to test it over a multitude of conditions or, at least a multitude of trades. There are a couple ways about this that you can go, but all of which should involve demo testing. If your system performs well through demo conditions, it should perform well in the real world as well, because after all, you're using real world data and pricing. One of the biggest complaints that you hear is that it takes too much time, and this comes down to how you test, really. You can use Forex data and do it manually, or there's ways to run a trading system through the MetaTrader 4 platform, based on designing a robot. That's an entire course in itself. But it can be done. And furthermore, there's third-party programs out there that offer the ability to speed up and slow down data so that you can see how a trade would work out. In other words, if you wish to trade a system in a demo setting for a couple of years, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to spend a couple of years doing it. It can be done in moments. If you have a system that makes more money than it loses, then you have a winner. Obviously, there are ways to optimize systems going forward, and some will do better than others. But at the end of the day, it's doing its most essential job, making money. If you've tested a system thoroughly, you should know that it will make money over the long term, regardless of whether it's not performed well over the last couple of trades. Many new traders will ignore this fact as they get spooked from just a couple of losses. Don't be one of those traders. You already have the hard data backing up your choice for the system. All you must do at this point is let patience take over, and remember that patience should be profitable.